The world is different.
Beyond a lifetime ago, a war between nature and civilization arose overnight, seemingly without reason. 50 years ago, it paused in a tense stalemate.
1 year ago, on a cold winter's day, the mountainous city of Bulwark erupted as its long-held godly prisoner escaped his chains from beneath the stone. The decimation was the righting of a great wrong, but a terrible price was paid.
Our heroes, who set the freedom and destruction in motion, were called to the lands of their former enemy to help this god on his path to reascension. Their mission complete, their eyes turned back to a threat at home.
They look at their footprints, at the trail that they've blazed. A trail that led them to redemption and peace. Now, the same footprints lead them back home, and they walk a path where they might just find the end. And as the sun rises over the summit, they face the day together. Hello, and welcome back to another path. My name is Chase, and I continue to be your GM. Today, we find our heroes in dire straits as they struggle to retake Bulwark. Thank you to our backers, Roger, Christina, and JJ, for their support. If you like what you hear and like what we've been doing, please consider donating at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia. With that, sit back, relax, and enjoy your trip down another path. So, Mordecai.
Yes?
I need you to roll me an intelligence saving throw.
What up? -4 intelligence. 9.
Insufficient.
We have bought time, but nothing else.
That is going to be... Let's take a look here. Yeah, that's right. This one's worse.
Yeah, he's got a sniper rifle.
No, this thing isn't an Illithid.
Huh?
An Ultrathid.
Didn't like that.
35 psychic damage, and you are stunned as well.
Cool. I probably dropped the homie that's in my mouth then.
Yes, but he is in your mouth, so it's gonna take a second. We'll get to it, though.
All right.
Jackson, go ahead and roll that saving throw again.
All right, listen.
Come on, big dog.
Listen. Your friend failed us. I need you to do better, please. The fate of the world and the podcast network depends on it. 18.
Jackson's back.
Ooh.
There he is.
Thank God.
Let's
go, big fella.
Jackson snaps to. His bones regain firmness. He stands up, and he is big mad. That's the end of my turn, though, right?
It is the end of your turn, yes. And now it is the rest of the Mind Flayers' turn. And they are not concerned with Jackson because they can't see him because T-Rexed away.
That's fair.
Hey, I gave you a large pool of hit points there, Mordecai.
Yep.
All right, so...
Don't have to make concentration checks when you're in another realm.
Let's take a look here. That's going to hit. First attack's going to hit. Second attack is going to miss.
Is this on me?
Third one going to hit. Fourth one going to hit. So 3 are going to hit. I'm just going to use a dice roller.
Is this on me?
Yes, this is on you.
Okay. Sorry.
As you are being surrounded by mind flayers that are just lashing at you.
Try me, idiots.
12d8 plus 12.
This is fine.
75 damage.
Still a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Yo, I have 11 hit points.
Nice.
Chase is sitting here like, about to kill that T-Rex.
Gonna kill that dog.
Gonna kill that T-Rex. Mordecai, you may roll the save again.
What's the DC?
The DC at this point, because so a house rule that I have, because I am not a huge fan of spell effects that take people out of commission of a fight, is every round the DC gets 1 lower.
Okay. Is it a 16 or less?
It is a 16.
Then I have to roll a natural 20.
I've seen you do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll.
It did
tonight.
just happen.
You
Drum
did.
roll,
It did.
please.
Griff, this is classic. Nope.
That is, in fact, a dirty 0.
Ooh.
As opposed to a natural 0 that you roll.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Uh-huh. With those new fancy dice.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
good.
Those new
I threw a-
fancy,
I threw-
hateful dice.
I threw a fate die in there just for the fuck of it.
Okay. That is going to take us back to the top of the round, Zephyr.
Okay. So I need to just double check with you.
Yes.
So I can alter one character, essentially, of the rules of this game that we are currently playing.
Pertaining to one instance of a thing. If you do something that affects Mind Flayer, you are affecting a Mind Flayer,
Damn
not
it.
all Mind Flayers.
I was going to take
You
one
were
of
to
the
turn all
digits
Mind
out of...
Flayers into like minions.
I was going to erase one digit from their health point.
Here's the thing. You can do that
For only one of them, though.
For one of them, and there are times where that's a very good idea.
I know. I'll save it for later then.
Okay.
I was just say if I could make all just the regular Illithids have like one hit point. Okay, so there's 5. You said. Do. Yeah, this is I need to bring out something big for this. I shout, Mordecai, I'm sorry. And I am going to cast Wall of Light.
Whoa!
Through this clearing, cutting off the Ultrathid from the other Mind Flayers, first and foremost. But that is concentration, so Polymorph does drop.
That's fine.
Okay.
I had 11 hit points left.
Oh, well, there we go.
Okay.
Hey, we got the most of it. So, it was funny because I was goofing with Griff about this. We were playing Apex Legends, and I found out exactly what my Wall of Light looks like. So it's essentially like, when we were playing like Overwatch, and like there'd be just like the barrier over like the doorway that's like got like the grid in it, like it's light, but it's got like the grid to it.
You can't leave the starting area yet.
Yeah, exactly. So that cuts through the clearing of shimmering purple light, 60 feet long, 10 feet high, 5 feet thick, and does block line of sight. So I put it close enough to kind of cut us off from the guy on the roof. This place just got very bright because it emits bright light up to 120 feet.
Nice. All right.
So it's real bright in here.
Okay.
And then... I cannot do anything else at the moment. On actions, I can make a beam of radiance shoot out of the wall. So that's pretty fucking cool.
Neat.
But yeah, so big wall of light cuts through the area, and that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, and my extended sight kicks on because that was my second. That was my last pack slot.
Excellent.
So I know how many creatures are in the air within 30 feet, even if they're hidden. Yes, no one is hidden. I know where everyone's at, pretty much.
Correct. Yeah, you've got and it's who you've been seeing. It's who you see out on the field.
There's no
now.
new news.
There is no new news.
I see their names. They're like Chet, Greg,
Brian.
Anderson.
That
Tiffany.
Mind Flayer's name is just Bill.
Billithid?
Billithid. Damn.
Do we kill him first or leave him for last?
He's the redeemable one.
He's the one that we can get on our side. That we can get to see the light.
He's our Clarota.
What a niche reference, and I know how that ends.
Yep.
Mordecai and Jackson, I need the two of you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Cool. 25. Fuck you.
Okay.
13.
Mordecai, you are confused.
Oh my god. I'm stunned and confused.
Do you still have your motivational speech?
No.
Okay, because that would have given you advantage.
Yeah, that's long gone.
You are confused as well as stunned. So at the end of your turn, you can make the saving throws for both.
Okay.
But that is literally the only thing the Ultrathid can do from beyond the wall. Because that doesn't require a line of sight. That's just location.
Dumb bitch.
And that is going to take us to Jackson. Jackson, your buddy is surrounded by Mind Flayers.
Cracks his neck to one side, then the other. Can I get to these guys in one with just my movement? Okay, cool.
Yep.
35 feet. I would like to attack the one that is the most dead.
Okay. There is one that looks like he got stepped on by a T-Rex.
Cool. I would like to finish the job.
Damnedest thing.
First attack. 22.
Hit.
19 points of damage.
Dead.
Oh, I just... he hasn't turned around, so I do just cut through the back of his neck.
Okay.
And it does slide off to the side. Tentacles up.
Mm-hmm.
I like to imagine that that much like cutting the head off of a chicken, the tentacles can continue to survive momentarily. So the tentacles are just flailing all the way to the ground.
Yeah, like a squid.
Yeah. I turn to the second one.
Uh-huh.
21.
Hit.
That's going to be 18 points of damage. Magical slashing.
Still up.
Cool. I'm going to... bonus action, War Priest, and I'm going to hit him again.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
20... Sorry, no, that's a 30.
Okay. That'll do it. Just barely, though.
That's going to be another 17 points of damage
Okay. Still up.
to him. And then I will take my reaction for parry stance. And if I can shift enough, so Mordecai is Mordecai again.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So I cut down one, and then I put myself back to back with Mordecai and cut into the second one, and then fall back into parry stance.
Okay.
You good, bud? You good? Mord? Mord?
T-Rex.
Great.
Jackson and Zephyr, I need you both to make me an intelligence saving throw.
Perfect.
Okay. Ooh, I'm rolling pretty good. That is a 16.
You succeed.
Nice.
17.
That's better than me.
Okay.
Natural 18 minus 1.
Okay. You both survive the onslaught that they attempted to bring on you.
It'll never happen again.
Jackson, one of them is going to just try to normally attack you. This is going to be the one that you have been attacking. And that is going to be a 26 to hit.
Hits.
Thought it might.
My AC is currently 25.
And you are grappled as these things tentacles.
Oh, it's an
latch on
auto.
you.
It's an auto grapple.
It's
okay.
an auto grapple.
Yeah.
Cool.
That is going to be 20 psychic damage on you.
All right, I take it.
Mordecai, you're up. You get 2 saving throws, 1 intelligence, 1 wisdom.
So, I want to ask you something. It might not even work because of the confusion.
Sure.
Depending on how much you're willing to bend on this, stunned just says I can't take actions.
Okay.
It doesn't say I can't take bonus actions. If I pass on the confusion thing, like if I roll the confusion die and I get a thing, like if I get the creature behaves normally, will you allow me a bonus action?
Incapacitated creature cannot take bonus actions, and you are
Oh, it does say
incapacitated
that?
when you're stunned. Yep.
Oh, this just says can't take actions or reactions. Okay, that's fine. Here come 2 saving throws. Here's the intelligence with a +0. That's a 17.
Intelligence, that's done.
That's the intelligence.
All right.
That's it. All right, you are no longer stunned.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Then here comes the wisdom for the confusion.
Yep.
Come on.
Big money, no whammies.
15.
15 for the confusion. That is not going to cut it, unfortunately. So you are still confused.
But I'm
So you will-
unstunned, which is arguably the more important one.
Correct.
And that happens at the end of my turn, right?
It does.
Okay, so, Jackson, you feel Mordecai like he startling awake out of bed, like stiffen up and kind of bump his back into yours a little bit harder, and like is like trying to find where his weapon is on his belt. It's like I'm here, rawr.
Need you, bud. Need you. Hello.
I'm a chomp.
All right, Zephyr, you're up.
Yeah, I will use my action to launch a bolt of radiance from my wall of light at the Ultra Thid. Is it within
Okay.
60 feet?
Yes.
Cool.
What a sentence.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That is a 27 to hit.
27
Woof.
to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
17 plus 10. 48 radiant. Ooh, that was pretty tasty. That's a flat 20 radiant damage.
Nice. I like that easy math.
So the wall, like one of the grid squares, Iron Man, beep, and just a bolt of energy shoots off and blasts that shitbird straight in the noggin.
Nice.
Straight in the lack of lips.
Now it's his turn.
From its distance, in theory, the wall does block line of sight.
The wall does block line of sight, yes. The Ultrathid jumps through the wall of light. He is
Saucy bitch.
Ooh, boy.
and lands out on the other side. He is going to take some falling damage because he's jumping off a building
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
and is still going to be well within the reach of those blasts, but is no longer blocked by line of sight. And he is going to take aim at you. Let's see if the Mind Blast has recharged.
Does he? I forget already. Does he take damage for jumping through the wall?
No,
He does
it's
not.
It's only ends its turn in that
Copy.
area. So
It is going to run up and attack Jackson.
Bring it.
That is going to be, that's a +9 to hit. I rolled an 18, so that is going to be a 27 to hit.
That hits.
It would have been really weird if it didn't.
I'm close. I'm really
I know
close.
I know how close I was to missing you with rolling an 18. That is going to be 25 psychic damage.
All right, I take it.
Mm-hmm. You are grappled by the first, so this one does not take into effect.
That's good. I'd rather be grappled by the small one.
And now it is your turn.
All right. To be clear, grappled just means...
You can't move without making a check, and it looks like this thing is going to try and eat your brains.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. I kind of nudge Mordecai, but I have bigger concerns at the moment. So I take a second and focus myself, and the thorns jump off of my arms, and I cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to just lay into this guy that thinks he's trying to tentacle me to death.
Go for it.
22 to hit.
Hit.
And 24 to hit.
Hit.
16 points of damage.
Still up.
Ooh, that's good. 24 points of damage on the second
24.
attack.
Dead.
Dead.
Nice.
Awesome. So I'm no longer grappled. I have Shield of Faith on me. So who's left? There's 2 Illithids and the Ultrathid?
They're correct.
Okay, cool. I would like to use my movement to kind of force myself and Mordecai around so that I'm face to face with the Ultrathid,
Okay.
if possible. Does that make sense?
I mean, you can definitely, rotate around him. That's fine.
Cool. That's fine. That's really all I want to do is draw the big one's attention.
Yeah. Done.
Cool. And then I fall back into take my reaction, parry stance.
Done.
Let's see if this thing
All
can
right.
hit me.
Okay. First... Okay, now it is the little guy's turn, so we're going to check and see if they get their Mind Blasts back. One does.
Oh.
This guy is positioned. He could hit any combination of 2 of you. So, I'm going to roll randomly.
All right. It's fair.
Mordecai and Zephyr.
Okay.
Both of you
Okay.
roll me an intelligence saving throw.
It's sad that that's the best possible outcome.
holy shit, that's my 3rd natural 20 today.
Yes!
Rolling fucking hot today.
11.
11. Oofa doofa, buddy.
I've got a 0 int. Back to being stunned and confused.
You're still at the top of your health, though. Yeah?
That's true.
Most of it. I have 10
It's true.
damage left over from the airship, but I've got most of my hit points left. Fuck.
Well, you're about to take a little bit more now because this is 4d8 plus 4.
Piece of shit.
25 psychic damage, Mordecai.
Do I take half of that, or?
Nope, nothing on save.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Gotta love it.
that is that one's turn, and Jackson, the other one is going to attack you.
Bring it.
Fucking bringing nothing. That's going to be 16 to hit, which is nothing to you.
Nothing. I don't even
That's nothing.
need a shield.
Jackson, you feel Mordecai kind of slump up against you. Mordecai, go ahead and roll me those saving throws.
Intelligence 7.
Okay.
Wisdom 8.
Sorry, buddy. I would like Jackson and Zephyr to roll me a perception check.
Okay. 18.
Cool.
19.
Actually, Zephyr, take that at advantage.
Gladly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's much better. 23.
Jackson, you feel something. It was Shield of Faith that you just cast.
Yes.
You feel that glow more powerfully than you feel like it should have. And Zephyr, you see something, and it's only with your expanded sight that you could have seen this.
Oh, okay.
You see a glinting. You see something opening and appearing not maybe 10 feet away from Jackson, as a golden armored knight steps out of a rift.
Yes!
They're here.
And you see above this knight's head, Zephyr, the name Noon. Knights of the Grand Spectrum, to me, the prismatic foreman needs our aid. And you see around you beams of light from above shooting down around you all. Silver, bronze, brass, red, blue, black, white, and green. And in a moment you are surrounded by knights in different armors and different colors, ready and willing to fight at your side. And Zephyr, you can't comprehend it all, but you know these knights. You recognize all of these names, but we'll get to those on each of your turns.
They just bifrosted in. That's awesome.
I went out there to find God, and God gave me an army, god damn it.
Zephyr, what are you doing with your attack, and which of the knights comes to your aid?
Ooh, this is cool. I love the Knights apparent, the Knights Power Rangers. They're great. I am going to keep bolting the Ultra Lord, the main Illithid with my Wall of Light while I still have it up, because that's a potent strike. It's a 22 to hit.
22 to hit. Yeah, that'll do it.
Awesome. And that is 22 damage.
Excellent.
Of the Radiant variety. As a different panel. He takes it to the back of his noggin this time because he's on this side.
Yes.
Oh, and
All
something
right.
I just noticed that anytime I do that, my wall gets 10 feet shorter.
Okay.
So it's down to 100 feet now, I think.
Okay.
I think it was 120 feet.
Only
so
100 feet.
only 100 feet long. But yeah, that was my main action.
Well, which of the knights comes to your aid?
Bronze, probably.
A stout knight runs up to you, and you hear a familiar dwarven voice ring out. Hey there, Zephyr. Doing all right, then. As Chiron takes aim with a crossbow and fires.
Chiron, he's a knight?
Yeah!
Chiron?
Let's go!
He didn't tell us.
2 gods! Fuck around and find out.
What was the half-orc's name?
Burl?
Is Burl one of them?
We're saving it for each of you gets to find out names.
I'm just excited. Burl's here.
I've been playing
Chiron.
Woo! I've been playing the long game for a long time, and it's paying off.
I thought that they were all dragon folk. This is awesome.
Fuck yes.
Jackson, dirty 20 isn't going to hit you, is it?
Aegis.
Okay.
That's Jackson for no.
Jackson, it is your turn. And a knight rushes to your side immediately. Naturally, it is the Silver Knight. They lift their visor up, and it is a face you have not seen in such a long time. It is the face of your brother, Jonathan Silver.
Jonathan Silver?
And he wields a hoe in his hand.
The battle hoe.
Hey there, brother. What have you gotten yourself mixed up into?
I just reach out my hand and say, I must insist that you bump this.
Oh, we're bumping all right.
All right.
All of these attacks you will be making at advantage.
Hell yeah.
Battle hoe.
What did
Jonathan Silver, wielder of the battle hoe.
That is H-O, not H-O-E.
Comes
course.
to your aid.
That's Zephyr. Zephyr is the battle hoe.
Oh my god.
Chase, what is the name you said for this order so I can reference them correctly?
The Grand Spectrum.
The Grand Spectrum.
That's very good.
Fucking
Thank you.
really good, Chase.
Ew. Took me a very long time to think it up.
So, the scythe flashes out, and Jackson looks around and seeing everyone that has now showed up, says, Grand Spectrum, you will save this city.
Anybody that is not currently engaged with an opponent slaps a hand onto their chest.
Can I just declare the Ultrathid dead? Do I even need to roll?
Oh,
Or
no,
can
you
I-
absolutely do. This thing actually has a fuck ton of HP.
Okay, so I'm going to run right at this guy at advantage. That is a natural 20.
Okay. Roll damage.
Bumping.
That is, hold on, I get the extra die. I don't have enough dice. That's great. Okay. Oh my god, that's a lot of 8s. All right.
Who does this guy think he is? A paladin?
32 points of damage on the first strike. Second attack
32. Okay.
is a 29.
Okay.
21 points of damage.
Okay.
Cool. And then I'm going to bonus action War Priest.
Okay.
Do it again.
Mm-hmm.
28.
Mm-hmm.
19 points of damage.
Okay.
Cool. And at this point, I like to think that the scythe flashing and Jonathan with his almighty hoe has kind of surrounded the Ultrathid a bit and pushed him back a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Just to get him away from Mordecai, if nothing else.
Sure. Absolutely.
I relax back on my back foot
Mm-hmm.
and take parry stance.
Okay.
And we're going to hoe this Illithid to death.
The Silver Way.
Yes.
The Silver Way.
That's my turn.
One of the Illithids gets cornered by the Black and Blue Knights. They're not doing a ton of damage, but they've got it at bay. One of them is going to... actually, let me take a look here. Do the due diligence. Let's see if anybody gets their blasts back. Nobody gets their blasts back. So Jackson, one is going to absolutely fucking whiff, and then that is going to take us to Mordecai.
Hey.
Mordecai, as you start to struggle against these effects on you,
My brain hurts.
a green-clad hand reaches down, grabs you, and pulls you up, and you feel you don't get any HP back, but those effects fall away. As a long ago lost voice of one Mr. Taldway.
What the fuck? No!
They're playing the fucking long game.
I have thrown darts, and I'm getting some fucking bullseyes, boys.
Toby, what are you doing here?
Mr. Taldway. All right.
Tobias?
All right, Mordecai. Show me
my
what you
God.
learned. Get him. You get your turn.
I've been waiting to show off. Wild shape into a bear.
There we go.
Just full on.
Excuse me, bear we go.
What bear it is. I would like to absolutely clown on the closest illithid to me.
Absolutely, clown away.
2 attacks, reckless. Oh shit, I need my bear stats. Hang on. Quick pause.
Hold for bear.
Hold for bear stats.
Pause for bear pause.
It's barely a pause.
Alright, 2 attacks. First attack, reckless, is going to be a 25.
Okay.
Second attack, reckless, is going to be a 26. I'm just gonna give you 1 lump sum if that's okay.
That's perfectly acceptable.
Alrighty, we're looking at 24 damage.
Nice. Okay.
I said that I would chomp.
You chomping.
I gonna chomp.
I stay chump.
I stay chomp. Mark off a wild shape. I am in bear form. You can't fucking touch me. I'm invincible. Let's go.
Zephyr, you're
Fucking
up.
Mr. Tallway.
I am up.
I was gonna call on the Green Knight too, so thank you for reading my mind.
It's very good. So, the fuck lord.
Yeah. He's looking bad.
Ultralight. He looks bad?
He looks bad. He's got another
Awesome.
turn. He's got another turn, but he looks bad.
Okay. Do I...
Just to kind of give you the lay of the land, we've got the Brothers Silver attacking the Ultrathid. We have the Black and the Blue Knight working on distracting one of the Mind Flayers who looks untouched at this point.
Yeah.
And then Mordecai is in bear form taking out the other remaining Mind Flayer.
Okay. I mean, the Ultra guy, like, that's the biggest threat. And bringing its down support. And I think I'm just going to... I'm going to stay on this wall of light shit. It's 25 to hit.
Cool. Oh, that'll do it, yeah.
It's 19 radiant
Dead.
damage. Fuck yes.
If I may,
Oh, yep.
Jackson, as you and your brother are laying into this thing, you can see it suddenly stops, and it shines and shimmers, and you see cracks form, and it just pops.
It Agent Smiths?
It Agent Smiths
Nice.
right before your eyes as the Ultrathid goes down.
More like Aegis Smith.
Hey!
I've never seen Zach look more disappointed in me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Griffin, could you take that again? But remember that you are in bear form?
I shan't.
I simply shan't.
Basic rules of improv is always yes, and high-level improv is I shan't.
I look at the Brother Silver, I go, all right, all that's what left are the whelps, right?
Yep. We're going to hole him up.
You hear from the Blue Knight a familiar, yep. It's Burl.
Yes. Fucking Pearl.
My name is Burl.
My name is Burl.
Man, I'm so glad we made a friend that day.
I just
right.
met a Blue Knight named Pearl.
That is going to take us to Jackson and the Brothers Silver.
All right. I just look over to Jonathan. You still good?
Oh, yeah. Just fine. Except, all of everything.
Hey, are you here, or are you like a magical figment
No,
of...
I'm here. I found this in a weird shrine under Planeswatch.
I'm not glad you're here, but let's make the most of it.
Same.
And Jonathan holds up the hoe at a strange angle, and we do a routine that we have been working on since we were boys. And he holds the hoe down and uses it to give me lift. And he throws me into the air, and I come down on the remaining whole illithid from above.
Okay.
Scythe, silver scythe death from above. Natural 20. And a 30. So somehow worse.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of numbers. Okay, so that's a total of 46 points of damage.
46. Okay.
Yep.
Still up.
Cool. Bonus action. Now in our moment of need, Jackson calls his magic to his side, and what was once a book turns into what I can only call the prismatic scythe, appears from nowhere and attacks this poor Illithid.
It's not poor.
23 to hit.
Yeah.
9 points of... you know what? I'm just going to say it. 9 points of prismatic damage. I don't know what that means.
Not much outside of flavor.
But it's a good flavor.
Oh, yeah, no, it's tasty.
It's like your favorite food.
When it cuts into the Illithid and it leaves the mark, blood doesn't fall. Instead, the wound appears like cauterized, but glistens through the spectrum.
I just rolled for the remaining 2 Mind Flayers to see if they would get their special stuff back, and I rolled 2 1s.
Yay!
There's nothing special.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah, I know. So
Don't mess with the grand spectrum.
As you land, Jackson, the White Knight stands up next to you. Well then, well struck, Archbishop Turbado.
Okay. Okay.
Turbado, what are you doing here?
Sure.
Now would be a great time.
For what?
Death. And I just gesture to the Illithid.
I don't know. Something amazing to happen.
Jackson, you might surmise that I might be a little bit lacking in my usual abilities. As he lunges forward with a sword.
He's got a point.
It's on the end of the sword.
Wow.
Wow.
Woof.
We've made a lot of bad jokes in 5 years, but that one...
Hi. We've made a lot of bad jokes today.
Hi, I'm a stinker at the best of times. That one was pretty bad. I'm not sorry.
Oh, boy.
All right. Natural 1.
That seems
Natural
right.
19.
All right.
Okay, that is going to be on actually Mordecai.
Yeah, that hits.
That is, 19 is going to hit you. Actually, no, 19 plus 26 total. So 2d10.
Yeah, dog.
Oh, I thought you were rolling for Turbado.
No. Numbers are ambiently going down around you
Okay.
guys.
If
no,
we
I am
stood
rolling-
still, we would win.
Not quite. One of these guys might pop their fucking mind blast, and that would ruin a lot of your days.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we wouldn't get to stunt.
Stunting's a habit.
Okay. That's what I've been told. 15 psychic damage, Mordecai, and you are technically grappled.
Bitch.
But this is definitely, I'm not locked in here with you, you're locked in here with me kind of a situation.
You decided to wrestle a bear, and we all know how well that goes for the person who decides to wrestle the bear.
Mordecai, you are up.
I'm gonna eat him
I'm sure you are.
with my whole mouth.
Just gobble him up.
Reckless. Natural 20 on
Yes.
the bite.
Do it.
Reckless. Bad on the claws. Let's just not talk about the claws and let's just stick with the bite, shall we?
No, not the claws.
They're too short. The T-Rex is still there.
18 damage.
Nice. As you run up and do that, you see a mace come out of nowhere and also clock this thing across the head. It's still up, but now you have advantage on attacks as the Brass Knight.
Can I make a guess who it is?
Who's the Brass Knight?
It's going to be Bart Ender.
It is not.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
As-
No, he said brass, not glass.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good. That was
Hey
really
guys,
good.
we made a lot of bad jokes here today.
Still not a...
As the slightly paunchy face of Gaudium looks out at you from underneath the helm.
Interesting.
Vindication!
The king!
The king has arrived!
Doing well then, Zephyr. This is bracing.
Gaudium.
You're here, my liege.
Mordecai? Jackson?
Fuck yeah, kill it!
The
Zephyr,
king in the north.
Like
It
the
is-
king of the north.
Zephyr, it is your turn.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm dealing the damage of a third level shatter every round and radiant damage. I'm gonna just keep this shit going while I still got wall left.
You spent the spell, might as well.
I mean, I spent the 5th level slot on it. Let's go. 17 on a regular Illithid?
That will in fact hit.
Awesome. Whew. I was worried about that one. 23 radiant damage.
Oh man!
Probably on the jankiest looking of them.
Dead.
Nice. The wall is just shooting these beams out. Zephyr's sitting there just like pulling the energy out and just chucking it at people.
Jackson.
I just raise the scythe up, and it just drops in a execution gesture towards the final Illithid, and we see the grand spectrum just annihilate it.
Converge.
They converge upon this last living Illithid.
You know what? Everybody, roll me your damage for what your basic attack would be.
14.
Okay.
25.
Okay, this is just
17.
a night dog pile.
No. This happens. There is a single mind flayer left. Jackson, you call for its death, and everybody just rushes it in an explosion of light and color. Zephyr, as you blast in, you see the Black Knight takes a stand next to you with his own crossbow. It's Connor Slip. What? Connor! And Jackson, as you call for that, running right past you is the Red Knight, Wyatt, the innkeep.
Yes! Wyatt!
Rushes in and lays in, and the battle is won. The market becomes quiet. There is a whistling, a tuneful whistling, coming from one of the alleys. Everybody braces for a moment. Baelet walks out. Hey, guys. What I miss? Oh, shit.
I'm just going to shift out real quick.
Gesture. Not much.
Found some friends.
No shit.
I let the wall drop.
Archbishop? I would rather not talk about it right now.
Can we real quick, just a bottom to top, get a list of who's who?
So
I would love that.
If I've got this right, so we have the bronze Chiron. We have Jonathan Silver the silver. We have Mr. Taldway the green. We have Burl the blue. Archbishop Turbedo the white. Gaudium the brass. Connor Slip the black. And Wyatt the red.
Correct.
Amazing.
It's very good. I let the wall go. I take a familiar baggie out of my my pocket. I line it up on my finger. I make it nice for the baby.
You're gonna do it.
And I snort the line up my nose in an attempt to get my max spell slots back.
Okay. Okay.
I use my magic cocaine. Been holding on to that for 3 seasons.
Yep, you have. Go ahead.
I believe it's what, a 1 in 3 chance I'm addicted to it now.
I believe that sounds correct. Again, I wrote this like.
Well, I had re-listened to it, and I was like, I need to make note of this in case I use it. And then I did, and then I forgot about it.
That's fair.
But so I believe it's a 1 in 3, so roll it, a D100, 1 to 33.
How about this? Roll a D4 on a 4, re-roll it. On a 1, you're addicted.
That's a 2.
Oh, you're fine.
Thank God.
Everything does hurt for like a hot second as your expanded sight is forcefully pulled away from you as you regain those spell slots.
Zephyr kind of does that like head shake you see in shows, that moment of, I said goddamn.
As Zephyr is doing this, you guys get a good look at Baelet. He is dressed very differently. He is wearing all black. It is a simple black coat, one of those like old-timey like cowl situation. Mm-hmm. He's got like a little black skull cap as well, and he approaches you all. Right then. Go ahead and take a moment if you need. I have good news and bad news.
That seems right.
Can we do the bad news first so that the good news comes after?
I've got a plan. There is a 100% chance of a 75% chance success rate.
So
I promise you, I know that math sounds weird right now. It's gonna make sense later on. Trust me on this. The good news is that you know how Carrie is usually accurate but not super helpful?
Yeah.
Yes.
I see it now. It's accurate now.
Okay.
This is allowing me to process Carrie much more appropriately. I am much more deeply tapped in. There is a greater cost. I will deal with that down the road.
Bailiff.
But I know what needs to happen in order to get people on to that thing. As he points up to the ship. And that's where we gotta go. We gotta get on that thing. We gotta take out the big ugly brain in there.
I don't disagree.
I'm not worried about that one. And he points over his shoulder to where the elder brain dragon used to be. That one's, we don't gotta worry about that. That's what we've gotta worry about.
Okay.
Cut off the head, body dies.
Exactly. These things
Great.
are all hooked up. These things are all hooked up. They're all talking into one place and everything's being rerouted out. If we do that, everybody else lies low and those mercenaries get in. This is done tonight. I've got a plan, and you're gonna love it and you're gonna hate it.
That's my line.
Is it though?
Yeah, I've got a plan part.
Oh, the plan part.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was that you're going to love it, but you're going to hate it. I was like, I don't think you've ever said that, but the plan part definitely.
Yeah.
Right. Do whatever prep you need. Do what you need to do. Talk who you need to talk to. Let me know when you're ready to go. I'm gonna start prep. And he reaches into his coat and he starts pulling something out and kind of goes off into a quiet corner and starts working. So, if you would like to talk to any of these NPCs that have magically gathered here, you are welcome to do so.
Shit, man.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to my good old teacher, Mr. Taldway.
Mordecai Sabulwark.
Tobias Taldway.
I let you out of my sight for like 10 minutes, and you leave town, and this is where I meet you. There's not enough time for you to tell me what happened. I've gotten a decent bit from your mother.
It's all started with the Wanderer. Yeah.
Right.
I wanted to say, in a weird twist of fate, you actually helped me out not too long ago. Remember all those old notes you left me with? That, like, stuff you thought I would never get to and that maybe, like, my older sister or my mom would get a kick out of reading?
Oh, sure.
Turns out I actually figured out the whole water breathing thing.
No
So,
kidding.
Yeah,
You did
actually
it.
really saved my bacon
Good.
down in a different stretch of things.
Good. I was kind of expecting you to go back to the mole thing, but you got the bear thing down really well.
Yeah, no, feels right.
Good.
Actually, if you wouldn't mind, I'm short on druids right now. Normally I'm, up to the brim with druids.
Uh-huh.
But my family are off doing, city-saving things, and I need a consult.
What do you need?
I'm gonna pull the jar of unicorn farts out of my bag.
Oh, yes.
Say, what is this? Do you know?
I do. It's a jar of unicorn farts.
See, that's what the guy who gave me this said, but didn't proceed to elaborate more on that. I guess, what do unicorns do? Like, is it how...
They fart, among other things.
Great.
I walk by just a little bit. Everybody farts. Come on.
He's right.
I basically just wanted an in-canon way to justify knowing what a unicorn can do.
Oh, yeah, no, unicorn. I mean, they got the horns, they can stomp, like, they're like a magic horse, man.
All right. So they can... Because there's an ability that the unicorn has that once per day they can teleport to a location that's familiar to me within 1 mile.
Okay. Yeah.
And I can bring specifically up to 3 friends.
Okay.
Which is just about the amount of friends I have right now.
Yeah? Yeah?
So, I basically have we have an escape. We have a get out of jail free card.
That's pretty cool. Yeah,
True.
You absolutely can do that.
That's very good.
And one more mechanical question, just so I can plan my crazy shenanigans out properly. Would it be an action or a bonus action to huff the farts, Chase?
I'll give you can huff farts as a bonus action.
Tight.
D&D's a real fun game.
So I get my consult. I gingerly put the jar back in my bag.
Okay.
And say, how did you get wrapped up on all of this? I'm super happy to see you, but like, I didn't.
So I was actually, you know that, the forest. Remember the forest that y'all went to?
Yeah.
I was out there running a job out there a couple of days ago, and I got this pull to go deeper into the ruins. And I got down into, like, it looked like it was like a rat warren, like place where people were like hiding and scavenging and whatnot. And then I was in the, a room, and I was about to just kind of put it off.
Mm-hmm.
And then just, I used mold earth, move some stuff out of the way. Whole other room. I mean, like, I knew there was like a temple or something down there.
Yeah, no, we've been there.
Oh. Then, yeah, you were like just a little bit away from this then.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, no, there's like the whole suit of armor, everything right in there.
Wow.
And then I started like using it, and then I got teleported here, and I guess that guy's my boss now, pointing to Noon, who is standing stock still, just staring out, fiery blue eyes looking out from a full helm.
Cool.
He seems nice.
Very, very bright.
Resplendent.
Yeah, incandescent even.
Grossly so.
Fuck you. I give him a big hug.
Yeah, it is returned. Camera swings around to Jackson. Who are you talking to?
Oh.
Do I need to come back?
Man, this is quite the list.
I know.
It's quite the list. Zephyr, who are you talking to?
In this moment, I was actually gonna pull Mordecai.
Can I do a super small thing while he's thinking about it?
Sure.
I go up to Chiron real quick.
Okay.
Chiron.
Hey there.
I just hug him real quick and say, I thought you were dead.
Nah, no such luck. And he winks.
I reach into my pocket and I pull out the thing that I took from the locked cask. I take out the free drinks for life saucer and I hand it to him.
Ah, good. Was worried some ne'er-do-well was gonna get this.
I wanted to make sure it got back into good hands.
No, thank you.
Good as hell to see you.
Likewise. Yeah, no, Ed and I got out of Dodge as things were getting pretty spicy, and...
Good.
Ed's fine, but long story short, ended up in a shrine. Here we are.
Well, hey, I'm glad you're here. Both of you.
Thank you. Ed's still out there. This is...
Good.
Gonna hear no end of this from him. Jackson.
I go up to Jonathan.
Yeah.
So, how's the farm?
Pretty good. Last year, demand was down a little bit.
What the fuck,
but,
John? John,
what do you mean?
John,
you have no room to talk.
John, I did all this so you didn't have to.
I didn't have a choice.
Fuck.
Sometimes, when you're called to do a thing, you do it. Isn't that right, Jack?
Yeah, that's right. I just big old hug.
It's kind of a thing with the family. Yeah.
It's
he
good.
Flicks your ears.
Hey. Okay. I'm like important now.
Yeah, you are my brother.
Where'd you find it?
Oh, this underneath of Plains Watch. There was some day a couple of weeks ago. There was like some big rain that came through, like super out of season kind of thing. Did a lot of what's it called, like erosion damage in the fields. Ended up washing stuff under, like through the sewer system. Hired a bunch of extra people to clean up. I'm not exactly doing a whole lot of farming in the winter, so I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll make a couple extra coin.
Yep.
Down there, and then I just kind of feel a pulling down an extra hole, like I say extra, like, an offshoot. And I'm down there and I see some loose bricks and I take them away, and it's like, there's a whole dang temple down there. It was gorgeous. I see this armor and it's like, armor, cool. Jack will probably like it, might fit him. So I go and I take it home. I'm just looking at it. I get this feeling like I gotta put it on. And so I put it on, and it just,
It's
I like
right,
it.
and it fits.
It fits.
Apparently the fire and the flower really are working together.
I'm gonna assume I'll learn what that means sooner or later.
You know, I'd never totally thought through the consequences of playing Godmaker twice.
Mm-hmm.
This might get interesting. The Silver Legacy is secure, that's for sure.
Yeah, we just got to get out of this first. And he claps you on the back.
So are you here, or are you a figment? Or are you, like...
I'm here. I promise I'm here. He flicks your ears again.
Ugh. It's kind of look... All right, I kind of look over... Everybody else, you're here, right? You're here? You're not, like, gonna vanish?
Yeah, Jack, we're here. It's Wyatt.
This has never happened before. This is new.
Correct.
Great. All right.
It has been hundreds of years since the Grand Spectrum has joined. And Noon just kind of goes off on a thing. Let's bounce over to Saphir and Mordecai.
Yeah, no, after you sort of wrap up with Chiron, I sort of walk over to you. Can I talk to you for a moment?
Yeah, for sure.
And I sort of like pull you off to the side. I go, okay, I don't know what's going to happen up there.
Mm-hmm.
And I will reach onto the bottom of my gauntlet, and I'm going to pull off the coin of Redux. I want you to have this.
Really?
Yes. But then I sort of flick it in my hand. This is predicated with a condition.
Okay.
That no matter what happens up there, and I'm holding on to it, but it's like out in front of me. You don't use this for me.
Come on. Really? Why?
We're going up there to do something big. And as Jackson said it earlier, we might not make it out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson, he's got this, and he gestures to him like talking to the to the knights. He's got Addie now, and your mother cannot lose another child. So you don't use this for me.
Would you use it for me?
I would use it for either of you. But that's not the point.
Zaf.
Look, if there is a choice that needs to be made, just promise me and take the damn coin.
Zafir, I love you like a brother, which is why I'm going to talk shit to you like I talk shit to my brothers. Absolutely not. I will not promise you that. Do you know why? Because after all of this, we have a Greynor to fight, and we wouldn't have any idea about anything going on with him if that wasn't for you. We need you. I need you on this. I'm not losing. Look, when we all went our separate ways, there was no guarantee we were going to see each other again. I know that, and I told you then I'm not losing another brother. I cannot promise you that.
Mordecai, it's an instant. An instant that we can rewrite however we would like. And there are a myriad of reasons why both of you need to make it back here. But there are plenty of people more knowledgeable and more important than I here that can help you with what needs to come back if that moment should arrive. I'm not saying this is a certainty, but what I am saying is if something happens to me, don't use this. Because you don't know what might happen moments after. Okay? You have your family. Jackson has Addie. Using that on me would be a waste. Because after everything, what do I have? I'm stuck in a dead-end job that I can't be happy in. I never wanted this, okay? So if something happens, know I will be happy where I'm going. Because I know where I'll be. And I won't be far. I won't be.
Mordecai reaches out and grabs your hand and pulls you into a hug and says, "If I see you make the sacrifice play, deal's off. But otherwise, I'll do it.
Okay.
You promise me you won't actively throw yourself into a situation that there's no coming back from."
Mort, I'm not going up there looking to die. That would be
know.
foolish.
I know. This is my condition. Deal?
Deal.
I'll squeeze, and then as we separate, I'll slide the coin into my hand.
Good.
Jackson just kind of steps in front of the semicircle of the grand spectrum, a rainbow, if you will. Hi. Well, I don't know what I expected from Noon, but I couldn't hope for more. This is the end of everything. And if we fail, nothing will be remembered. If we can hold this line, if we can save this city, we might still not be remembered. But we'll know what we did. And that's enough.
A couple of them bang on shields, clap their armor, make some general noise.
And we all sit, and they array themselves across the color spectrum in that half circle. And I sit in the center of it. I just let the unfiltered power of Amareya Dejani filter through me and connect all of us. Mechanically, I'm casting Invoke the Amaranthine.
Nice.
Okay. What does that do?
That is the one that allows me to see the future a little bit. It's the same thing I did back in Leave for Gaia. So it's the roll 2 d20s.
You keep those in your nice little back
I
pocket.
keep it in my back pocket. I roll them, and then I declare what roles they can be substituted for, what type of roles, attacks or skill checks or saves. So as this all happens and the great rhythm of the world flows through all of us and the color spreads out, and for the briefest of moments, the future becomes the present, and time can change. I need to... Where's my phone? I need to take a picture of this.
Mm-hmm. What'd you get?
That is double nat 20s.
No
Aye.
fucking way.
Where's my camera?
Technically possible. Fine.
I was hoping for like 1s or 2s so I could use them for like
For
rolls
enemy
against
attacks.
us for enemy
Yeah,
stuff.
that's fair.
But
But those nat 20s, those are probably pretty good saving throws right now.
Yep,
Not for
I'm
nothing.
just. Yep, they're just. I've got 2 d20 saves.
How long do those last?
24 hours.
Cool. All right.
So I have 2. So I have 20s
2
as saves.
Cool. Okay. As you sit there and the power filters in and through you, you see things flash through your mind faster than you can really perceive. You see mind flayers. You see Bulwark from a perspective you've only seen but once before atop the back of a colossal dragon. You see gold just around you everywhere. You see a massive brain. And you see 2 moments where you really need it. You make it happen. As you stand up and begin to excuse yourselves from the knights, Baelit steps towards you all. All right, boys. Ready?
Nope.
Let's go.
All right.
Can we... Before we're ready, can we mechanically take a short rest?
Yes.
Okay. I need some hit points.
Well, I wouldn't have cracked that magic cane if we were taking a short rest.
You You can get your
Give him 2 extra spell slots, Chase.
Okay. I will give you, how about this? I will give you the choice. You can either take extra spell slots or you can get your bard slots back. I will give you all your bard slots back.
Ooh. Cool. Yeah, we'll do that.
Take your bard slots back.
Nice. I like that.
Okay. I'll let that scale. That's fine.
Yeah, I only had like 3 bard slots spent anyway, so I didn't take any damage in that fight. So yeah, the one mind blast you sent at me, I managed to save from. So
no, I sent 2 at you, and you saved from both.
Did I save from both?
You
of them?
did. You did. It's very frustrating for me as a GM.
Hey, sorry, buddy.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right, that gets me to full using hit dice.
All right, I'm at full hit points. I get a wild shape back. Cool. I don't have any rages that I spent.
Oh, I go into this place fucking refreshed.
Yeah, you get all your bardic inspirations back.
Yep.
Damn straight.
I've got like all my shit now.
All right. As you are getting ready, Jackson, Noon salutes you by pounding his chest. We will retake the city. Prismatic Foreman. You can be assured of that.
I have nothing but the utmost of confidence, and I salute back. Make it so.
Grand Spectrum. We move out. And everybody stands up, salutes the 4 of you, and they take their leave. As they walk away, Baelot turns to you all, scoops up a pile of golden powder. One more trip, boys.
You're shitting me.
It's the only way up. It's the safest way up. It's gonna be a bigger hit, though. This thing knows where we are right now. There's only one way to hide.
Oh my god.
We gotta go to the other side.
He found a way.
Baelot opens his hands where finely crushed golden inspiration sits. So much of it, like 7 or 8 beetles worth.
We're gonna go to the fucking moon.
Quick, turn into a
The
dog.
fantasy moon.
No, I think, gang, I'm gonna do this one straight.
Oh no,
No hair of the dog on this one.
we're doing this kind of a new way. And he blows into this pile of finely crushed powder, and it surrounds you, creates a cloud of golden smoke. It seems like you're blinded by it. And then, in a moment, you're back. The Techlock, the Old Way, the Silver Scythe, and the Unflinching stand together in the ruined neon metropolis of the market district of Bulwark. Everything is crumbled and ruined and burning. Dead mind flayers surround you. The Special Forces squad of the Silver Scythe has just departed. The smell of neon and ozone drifts high in the air, and far above, an invading army lurks and watches. A bubble surrounds you all and hits you as a non-detection spell covers you. The Unflinching moves forward and speaks to you all. Let's get us a ship. Game. Thank you for joining us here on Another Path. You can find our website and merch store at anotherpathpodcast.com, on Twitter at anotherpathpod, and our network at ghostlightmedia.net. You can support our efforts by donating at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia. A special thanks to our donor, Nathan N., or by giving us a rating and review over on Apple Podcasts or whatever podcatcher will let you. You can find me on Twitter at TQLoudly, Griffin at GriffCold, Ryan at RyanRoll20, and Zach at ThatGuyZachRob. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode, and until then, remember that it frequently pays off to take notes.
He fucking did it. He fucking did it, boys.
I think we're actually there this time. We're not in a dream. I think we're actually there.
Oh,
I
like
just-
we
We
I just
are
wrote
for
this.
our bodies.
we time travel. Fuck off, Chase.
I'm terrible. All
We've
right.
entered the Matrix.
Or did we just very rapidly time travel? Holy shit.
Oh boy.
This has been a Ghostlight Media production.